Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Adventures of Adam. I'm Adam. Let's adventure. My forehead is so bright. I don't know why. Maybe I just... Yeah, it's the light. Oh well. Not much I could do about the light bulb right now. Anyway, today... Hello everyone. Wolf, Glynis, welcome. We're going to be taking on Fire Knight, trying to get to and then make an auto farming team for Fire Knight 20. That's the goal. This week I leveled Coldheart. Is it playing that one song on repeat? Oh, I see what I did. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this music. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Now it's doing the whole classic WoW playlist. Not just that one song on repeat. Alright. Music fixed. Hey man, it's all good. Wear a hat? Maybe. I do have a hat right here. Go Chiefs. I'm not really a sports guy though, but back when I was playing Magic the Gathering every week, the place that I played at was called Action Sports and Gaming. And they sold sports paraphernalia there. So that's why I bought this hat. That was like the first year that the Chiefs were doing really good. I think at the time... forget his name. The quarterback was... It was either Alex something or something Alex. But he ran the ball a lot. And we also had Jamal Charles on the team at the time. That's when I bought this hat. So that tells you how old this thing is. Now we got Patrick Mahomes and we're kicking ass. So that's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's jump into Fire Knight, guys. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I get self-conscious when I wear a hat because I feel like I can't pull it off. Like some guys are like hat guys, they pull off the hat really well. I'm just so self-conscious about the way I look all the time. But that does make my head look a lot less shiny. So thank you for the tip, Glynis. I appreciate that. My wife bought me a beanie cap so my head doesn't get cold inside because she's like a friggin' polar bear. She likes a temperature like 68 degrees, so when I shave my head gets really cold inside. Alright, I have not attempted 19 at all. I thought about doing some practice runs at work just to kind of get an idea for what team I want to use. But I decided, you know what, that'll spoil the live stream, let's just wing it. So, because it's Magic Affinity, I think she comes out, and I think he comes out. And then, obviously we want Coldheart in for the multi-hits and the turn meter, specifically the turn meter. That's true. I don't know, I'm a very self-conscious person. I'm not a fan of the way I look. And I'm also not a fan of the way I look when I wear a hat. But I do think it makes my face look, you know, like the difference between that, it just looks good on camera, just because my head's not as shiny now. I guess we just keep Longsword Torix in. He could be our affinity tank. We only need to beat it once so we can get to stage 19. And then we'll be good. So I'm definitely going to do it on manual. If Longsword Torix isn't able to turn meter control, or sorry, crowd control, I might bring in Bellower for the block cooldown skills, because he's Void Affinity. Since I do have Coldheart with the multi-hitter to take down the shield. I don't necessarily need Torix any longer. Because before I pulled Coldheart, Korux's blessing, faultless defense, was my turn meter tech, or my shield. Sorry, that's how I would. I'm very bad at multitasking. Let me stop playing for a second. Before I got Coldheart, I would use Longsword Torux and his A2 to put up increased defense on everybody, so with the Faultless Defense blessing, when he got attacked by the Fire Knight, he would reflect damage back at the Fire Knight to take the shield down. Because I have Coldheart on this team, I might not necessarily have to rely on that anymore. Is what I was trying to say before I started stuttering. Maybe Wolf. We are pretty end game. We ask 100k points every CBC, and we would like players who are motivated to progress in Hydra to help us in Hydra Clash. So if you think you could hang with the big boys, you are welcome to join us. This is a fail. Okay. Yeah. So you can apply. We are the Sins of Exile, and you can find us by searching for TSOE. We have 5 slots open, so feel free to apply, and my clan leader will check you out. If you just write a message when you apply, like, hey, you know, just say something. He's a lot more inclined to accept the people who write a message, but let him know what you do every CBC, and let him know about where you're at in Hydra. And if you just type a message, he's far more likely to accept you. I really don't want to 6-star this guy, but let's see. I don't think this shield set's doing him any favors. So let's just find like an HP percentage chest, so he doesn't get one shot. Let's see. Okay, this is bugging me. Okay, HP percentage. We need Spectre Bottom that's already leveled up. Let's just do this. Let's do equipped. I just want to find one. This was the chest piece I started on my Coldheart, but then I found a different one for her, and the one she's got on now instead. We're usually in tier 4 to... Hold on. Tier 4 or tier 5 for CBC usually. But yeah, you can... Yeah. I'll add a ring. Thank you, Glynis. Yeah, you're welcome to wait, if you'd like. Just whenever, you know. Oh wait, I need the gloves now. I'm not really super concerned about matching sets at the moment. I just want to make sure he's got enough accuracy and enough speed to be relevant to the fight. So let's look for... I gave him an extra 5,000. He's still the lowest HP on the team. That's not good. But we still need to put on a ring. That's right. So okay. Let's see. It's really hoping for HP percentage. If I send him, I could put him a necklace on him too. This one is guaranteed to go HP percentage. Let's try that on. This will work for now. Let me ascend him too, so we can put a necklace on him. What sucks is, like, I'm investing resources into this champion that I'm not going to use once I beat stage 19. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I don't want a 6-star him, though. That's one resource too many. Do I have an HP one? No, only defense. Well, hold on. Equipped. I don't want to steal from my clan boss team, but this would be a really good one for him. Will you guys do me a favor? Will you remind me to put this back on Frozen Banshee? Actually, let me move my camera. I normally try to sit right here so I'm not blocking it. Okay. Please remind me to put this back on my Frozen Banshee. He needs this desperately. Okay. I might even switch up his... Like, since I already broke the shield set, I'm gonna see if I could find a fully upgraded helm. Just for more HP. Good moaning, June. Good moaning to you, too. Let's see. Alright. Doesn't look like I've got any that aren't equipped. This will give him more HP, though, if we can just give him a shield. This is actually just a good shield in general. I don't mind putting silver into that. Because now he's up to 31k. No, it's a running joke. They typed that last week too, I think. That's a good point. Thank you, Wolf. I will wait for the gear change, free gear change, before I... Okay, so now that he's got 30k HP, I can probably... Where's Bellower? Oh, no. Who will end up being my tank? 29, so he won't take the threat. Like, he's likely not to take the threat. Here we go. Let's try that again. I might bring in Bellower instead of Torux for crowd control. Coldheart might take the aggro. I didn't look at her max HP. But she's in lifesteal, so if she does take a hit, she could heal back up pretty easily. Let's do decreased speed first. Nice. She's dangerous, so we'll drop that turn meter. These guys are dangerous. Oh, they resisted. The AoE decreased attack. Some of my champions will get smushed. Let's just attack these guys. Want cooldown skills. Beller's been so good, dude. Ooh, that was a big hit. He doesn't... I don't have any healing on this team. See if we can kill this one before she gets a turn. Yikes. I guess we want to slow these ones down now. Boom. We decrease speed first. She didn't take the decreased speed, so... Oh, they resisted the turn meter. That's not good. Alright. And then decrease attack, so my team doesn't melt when I get poked. Maybe I could beat it without Stitch Beast. I'm gonna try. I don't want to just scoop it up and concede. It's not over yet. I might be able to... Well, my Cold Heart isn't booked. So her... I was waiting to book her until CBC. So her turn meter is on a long cooldown. It's like 5 turns, I think. This is level 19. I want to beat 19 so I can get up and start farming stage 20. And we're going to try to do that tonight. I want to see if I can get a full auto team for 20 going. Bellower isn't a Slayer set, so he's ignoring like 35% enemy defense. So he does some good damage. He's only in crit rate gloves, though. Okay. My team's turn meter's almost full already, so I'm just going to A1. And then I'll turn meter boost on the back end to get everyone back to their turns. Like that. Decrease speed. Decrease defense. Please work. Okay. Let's see if we can place the big version of decrease speed. No. Decrease attack so he doesn't kill us. Fingers crossed. No. Yeah, we're not quite to 20 yet. Heal reduction is good. Turn meter boost. I don't think we're gonna get back to Cold Heart. Yeah, we really need Stitch Beast to survive. That extra turn meter boop. I'll save the decreased speed to reapply. Okay, we got the big version of decreased speed and a Evil Eye proc from Haikatoon. So even if the shield goes up, as long as we don't die... Okay, we didn't die. And we took away half his HP. So maybe we could do this. If this crits, she hits twice. Nice. We took the shield down. Oh, and the Phantom Touch. That's perfect. So we can reapply the decreased speed. Hey, may the 4th be with you as well. Thank you. Alright, please don't resist. I said please don't resist. They never listen. Alright, it's fine. Whatever. So, she did heal back up from the lifesteal. I think Bellower could potentially die if he gets crit here. Ugh, that's scary. We didn't get decreased speed placed on us this time, so we should be good. Although, we're not back to Heartseeker for a minute. And we don't have decreased speed up anymore. But the heal reduction from Cold Heart has been super clutch. So we can bump the turn meter here. I think we got this. Bellower's probably dead if he takes another hit. I'll do decrease attack. Okay. I don't think this turn meter boost will be enough, so I'm going to go for a War Master hit. Haikatoon to finish him off. We did get War Master, but didn't finish him off. Oh! Oh, I can probably just Heartseeker him through the shield. Or probably do enough damage. But I don't want to risk it. What is happening? Uh-oh. Cats are getting into stuff. Alright, well, now, that was 19. That was the one I was worried about. That's right, moment of truth. We got there, baby. Alright, stage 20. Okay, so... he can come out. Oh, let's put that back on Cold Heart. Or not Cold Heart, Frozen Banshee. We stole her necklace. Turns out we didn't even need that guy to make to the boss. Bam. Okay. So up to now, I've been relying on Longsword Torux and his Faultless Defense blessing to take the shield down, but now that we have Cold Heart, we probably don't need it. Oh, that's Ice Ball. What am I doing? I don't know how I got there. Alright, let's see if we can do 20. So, he's out. Where's Armiger? Armiger's in. Let's try this and see if it works. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna hit full auto. See what happens. June, if your dungeon runs are taking like 10 to 15 minutes, do you use a AoE decreased defense champion on your teams? Oh no, that's not good. Okay, so Cold Heart is my tank right now. That's not ideal. So she's neutral affinity. Alright, so we might... I could bring in a single magic affinity champion to try to be my affinity tank instead of Bellower. One of my clan boss champions are built super tanky, so like Frozen Banshee or Grave Chill. I just want to see if I can even... I might just be able to do it with Armiger. Oh wait, we won't be able to get the shield down. I'm assuming that's going to be our issue. So, minute 40 to the boss, that's not bad considering Cold Heart died on the first wave. Ooh, yeah! Evil Eye. He's got the decreased speed. Only the small version, but... yeah, I don't think we do this. I don't know if I've got enough speed on that little Armiger. Just solo it. Yeah, no, okay. So what can I do differently? So we don't want Cold Heart to take the aggro. She's got 35,000 HP. Maybe... oh, that's not any better. Can try a different... let's try Frozen Banshee. Or Kale, even. Kale's in Lifesteal. Let's try that. He's in an HP percentage chest currently. Once I've got Drexthar on this team, Drexthar and War Maiden will be the only two neutral affinity champions, well, aside from Cold Heart as well. So Drexthar, Cold Heart, War Maiden. So as long as I gear Drexthar such that he has less HP than Cold Heart, or gear Cold Heart so she has more HP than Drexthar, Drexthar will take all those single target attacks. I actually have... I'm ready to summon him, but I'm going to wait for CVC because that's in like 3 days. 2 or 3 days. I see, I got you. I seem to be having some survivability issues too. Okay, I'm going to try with Frozen Banshee. If you look at Kale's defense, he's only got about 2,000 defense. Compared to Frozen Banshee, she's got about 3,000 defense. But her HP might be too high. We'll see. So I'm just going to bring in a different affinity tank. Otherwise, we might have to wait till Drexthar. I don't want to do that. I don't really like to get it going now. thinking of anything else I could possibly do. Maybe instead... Well, no. Maybe we take Cold Heart out for now. Since she's taking the aggro anyway. Bring back Longsword Taurox to get the shield down. And then we use... So War Maiden will be the affinity tank. Because she's the only neutral affinity. Everyone else is strong. And then Taurox will provoke. So the ones Taurox doesn't provoke will attack War Maiden, but she won't be taking all the hits because we do have a provoker. Let's try this. I see. I got you, June. So is it just a matter of you can't keep the turn meter down before he puts his shield back up? Is that what's happening for you? Okay, well, I don't know if my Longsword Taurox is built tanky enough. I do right now. I have him in a provoke set because when he is attacked by somebody under a provoke debuff, he counterattacks. So by putting him in a, he just wasted his provoke again. In a provoke set, he has a chance to reapply the right there. He just applied the provoke on his A1. So even if War Maiden dies here, because Taurox couldn't provoke to save her, we should still be able to get the shield down. Would I recommend spending gems on CVC in general if you have a good supply? Personally, I don't spend gems during CVC. But if it's something, like if you're in a clan who takes CVC very seriously, and you pride yourself on contributing to CVC, and, you know, it's not... I think you'd be better off saving your gems to make sure you have enough to complete fusions and stuff like that. But if you have a nice surplus of gems, then, you know, why not, right? And if you're spending gems on energy to progress your account anyway, and it just so happens to be during CVC, then that's not, you know, it's not a bad thing. Okay, so it's gonna come down to, does Longsword Taurox have his A2 up and ready? No, okay. I might need to do an AI setup. Let's opener don't use, first choice. Looks like I already have an AI set up. Let's do opener. We'll just kind of let her do whatever she wants, I think. No, we'll stick with opener there. Oh, I see, okay. Who is your primary turn meter control champion right now, June? Yeah, I hear you on that one. It's very glad to hear that you have enough self-control to wait to the fusions, but it can be frustrating if you're missing champions. But Armiger is a great turn meter control champion. 2 Armigers can get the job done. He died. All right, let's rebuild Longsword Taurox. I don't want to spend too much silver rebuilding him, because I think Drexthar is going to come in to replace him when I pull Drex in a couple days. But I just wanted to, like, get a full auto 20 team together, not using Drexthar and Coldheart, just to kind of show people that you don't necessarily need these particular champions. I guess I can just... Let me see. Look at my... I don't have any regen gear. That would be like the perfect set for him right now. I do have some for a Faction Wars champion. It's not a very good chess piece. Yeah, I don't really like relying on a relentless build, but if I would much rather just build an armor with like 220 speed rather than you know, have to rely on RNG of the relentless set. But you're right, it is a very good set for him if you can pull it off. I'm trying not to use relentless sets on this series because the whole point of the series is to make content that's educational and relatable to as many people as possible. So if I'm using, you have to win tournaments to get relentless sets, so it's not a very... It's kind of counterproductive to my goal. I'm just stealing all that guy's gear, huh? He's in an HP chest and his damage scales up defense, so I'm just going to slap some defense gloves on him. He's a little slow, but again, he's going to get replaced with... what's his name? Drexthar in a couple days, so it's fine. This wouldn't be an ideal final build, but just for tonight's purposes, I think it'll be good enough. I mean, if you can pull off a good relentless build on Armiger, then it's probably worth it. Ugh. Dude, ugh. It's so nerve-wracking. Ugh. She's so low, and she doesn't have like lifesteal or anything either. She's in a Guardian set for Dragon 20 to help keep High Katoon from dying all the time. Oh, what's that? The mastery she has, the Life Drinker. That seemed to help. All right, she's back in the game. Ugh. Yes, thank you for turn meter controlling that guy. Yeah, so the Life Drinker's kind of getting her back in the game. Thankfully, we turn meter controlled Errol because provoked Errol because he's the big threat on this wave. I think if you can build a single Armiger with like 220 speed and you have someone like High Katoon on your team, you don't need it. You are likely to not need a second turn meter champion. But I know that's really hard to do early game with Armiger because his base stats are so like... I think he's got like 94 base speed and he needs 100% crit rate, and he obviously needs accuracy too, so it's just he's a very difficult little guy to gear. But if you can get him going quick, he can do the job on his own. Yeah, I'm not particularly fond of relying on RNG, but it's pretty cool to watch a relentless champion pop off. Like, every now and then they'll just randomly take like 3 turns in a row. Okay, here it comes. Oh, we got the shield down. We got it down, but then he put it right back up. That's funny. Nice. Alright, we're good. We got it. So this might not be like a 100% team. It's really going to depend on whether or not Errol gets crowd controlled on the second wave. Or I think he's in the first wave too. But like once we get the shield down, we're good. I would have to get a horrible string of RNG for this not to work, I think. Like that. My turn meter getting resisted. But we're still fine. Armiger is just that good. Plus the decreased speed A1 from Haikatoon just makes it so much easier. Yeah, it's... RNG is a cruel mistress. She giveth and she taketh away. You either get like these crazy dry spells or just like pop, 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 pop. Yeah, that's the way it seems sometimes. So you saw Soulbond get her turn meter resist, not this time, but the time before that. So 2 A3s ago, her turn meter got resisted, but Armiger, because decreased speed was up there from Haikatoon, Armiger was doing just fine by himself, keeping that turn meter in check. We did it, guys. Full auto, Fire Knight 20. Free to play, Rares Only Plus. Now the question is, can we get Spider 20 once we get Drexlar in 3 days? 2 days, however, 2 days. As soon as CVC starts, I'm summoning Drexlar. Yeah, Soulbond is great. So yeah, you don't need a Cold Heart to beat Fire Knight 20, despite what all the... You know... You just need a way to get the shield down. And for me, that's Longsword Torux with his Faultless Defense Blessing. Saw that one. Well, I accomplished my goal. That was fun. See you guys later. Just kidding. I do want to check my arena real quick. We'll keep farming. I want to see what the weaknesses are and what kind of fail rate it has, if any. Like, what are my fail cases? Yeah, spiders. Even with 2 days, 5 hours, 14 minutes, 17 seconds till CVC, aka until I get Drexlar. Yeah, nice. Thank you, June. Thank you, guys. Yeah. No more Drexlar in the Bazaar. We're all done. We got the fragments. He's ready to go. I can finally rest. I can finally play the game. What's this? Oh, just... You know what? I might actually save my energy for this. What else could we do in the meantime? That's a long ways away, and I don't really care about it. And I don't really want to spend all my energy trying to farm it when I know my team probably isn't 100%. I could try to tinker with Ice Golem now that we got Fire Knight down. Or I can just... I kind of want to see if this team will fail. If it will fail at all, and if it does fail, what causes it to fail. Right now, it looks like Errol not being provoked could be an issue if you one-shot somebody. Most enemies in waves only have a 15% chance to crit, but Errol's A3 has an extra 30% chance to crit, so he's more like at a 45% chance, like that. Just completely one-shot War Maiden. Yeah, that's not good. Yes, Jolo. So everyone who's tuning in for the first time, first of all, welcome. Second of all, the parameters of my free-to-play Rares Only Plus challenge are: I'm using any champion who is rare, uncommon, or common, plus any champion who is free and permanently available to all players. So this includes daily login champions, all the Doom Tower Secret Room champions, champions like Drexlar Blood Twin, and the Clan Shop legendaries. Any champion I can earn through some sort of in-game achievement, like Arbiter or Lydia, like Faction Wars. So yeah, obviously this isn't a 100% team. It's going to come down to whether or not I provoke Errol. I was able to get the shield down before the Fire Knight attacked last run. I wonder if Bellower instead of Longsword Torux could work, because he does the AoE decrease speed, so that'll slow him down. And then he does AoE decreased attack, which will make Errol hit not as hard. And then he has the block cooldown skills on his A1. So I'm wondering if maybe instead if I bring Bellower in. Because we showed that we can get the Fire Knight shield down before he takes a turn. So I wonder if... I just want to see if Bellower can maybe make this more consistent. So 35,000. Okay, so War Maiden is still going to be the tank now, which I don't know. She's kind of squishy. Not we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just want to see if this works. What about Aethel? Well, I tried this with Kale earlier, and my Kale is built way tankier than my Aethel. So while she would become the affinity tank, I don't know if she would survive more than a couple hits. Because my Kale was in an HP chest, where Aethel is in an attack percentage chest. And she does do the multi-hitter A1, though, so that's actually a good call-out. Yeah. We can try it. If this doesn't work, we can definitely try that. We'll see. We'll see, Wolf. Hey, you never know. Sometimes... Okay, let me... slide over here so I'm not blocking the action. So far, we're doing okay. I think slowing the enemies down is good. Bellower's got the AoE decreased defense. And the AoE decreased attack. Or sorry, AoE decreased speed and AoE decreased attack. And the block cooldown skills. He's just a really good control champion. Now I'm in the way again because the camera angle is different for the boss. There we go. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Oh, it did kind of work. Yikes. So this won't be a consistent one either. We need that decreased speed from Haikisune. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, there's a stream delay, so I got you, man. No big worries. Hey, Bryn, welcome. I could add Reliquary for heals and revives instead of Bellower. I definitely want Slash... Well, okay. Then who... At that point, I don't... I guess, no, Slip on Billiard does good wave damage. Never mind. Well, Armiger's dead, so this is done. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. I like that idea. Because someone else mentioned Aethel, which is not bad because of the... But I think Aethel just gets one shot and dies. Because she's weak affinity, and she's just super squish. We can try Reliquary. Yeah. So, I built this second Reliquary Tender to help me beat the Nether Spider. And I'm actually going to 6-star her and use her, because she doesn't have War Master, she's going to go in my Ice Golem team. Because I want to build the entire Ice Golem team without War Master or Giant Slayer, so I don't get those Frigid Vengeance passive attacks. So I'm currently working towards building 5 champions without War Master and Giant Slayer, and Drexlar's going to be one of them. But I'm going to 6-star her as well, and she's going to be my healer / reviver for that team. This one's not going to have War Master, since this one already does. Alright, let's try this. Oh, yeah, I got you, man. That's all good, no worries. Yeah, right now, Cold Heart isn't working because she becomes the affinity tank. Oh no, it's fine. We got Reliquary, right? That's why we brought her. There. She's getting roasted. You know what? Another thing we can try is take out War Maiden and replace her with Bellower. We'll only have the small version of decreased defense, but the extra crowd control from Bellower. Let's try that. So we're not going to do as much damage, but we're going to have more control. Yeah, we tried Cold Heart earlier, and she was like a magnet for all the enemies. She has the lowest max HP, and I've already got her built in an HP percentage chest and as much HP as I can get in the accessories. So now, that's not ideal either, as Soulbond would take the aggro. Could put Bellower... Nah, I don't want to mess with it. He's in an HP chest now, but I do have an attack percentage chest I could use on him, and it won't break his Slayer set. But because Soulbond is strong affinity, she's not taking as much damage as what's her name, War Maiden was. You just saw her get weak hit there, so she is taking by default 15% less damage for being strong affinity, and then there's the chance that she gets weak hit as well. I think Bellower's slowing them down with decreased speed, plus the additional. He's already got his turn back. He's got Oppressor Mastery with he's got the Slayer set bonus, so he gets a 25% turn meter boost every time he attacks once there's 5 enemies out, because all of his skills are AoE attacks. Reliquary needs to hurry up and heal him though, so he can get his HP back up before the boss. Ugh. Errol's about to go. Yeah, I might just have to wait a couple more days for Drexlar. Drexlar solves all my problems. He's neutral affinity, so he can be my affinity tank. And he's got a 3-hitter A1. And he provokes with his A2. And places the big version of decrease attack if he places provoke. And he hits really hard too. So maybe with Reliquary in, we can do Cold Heart instead of Soulbond? June says I blame her outfit, the reason she's one hit by mobs. Yeah, I mean, if she actually wore armor, maybe she'd be okay, right? She's running around the battlefield naked. That'll do it. That's really weird, Wolf. It also could be affected by how far you are from the server. So like when this isn't gonna work. So when I live stream, the info that I'm streaming goes to the nearest YouTube server to me, and then from the YouTube server it then broadcasts to the nearest server to you, and then from that server to your device. So you might just have bad latency that way. It's weird that you've got a 20-second delay though. That's crazy. What did I suggest? Oh, Cold Heart instead of. That way we can actually get the shield down. Because now that we got Reliquary. Actually, real quick, let's do another thing. Give her a little bit more stats. Ah! What? I meant to do this. Okay. No, I don't have any. I was thinking if I had blood shield accessories for her, I was thinking maybe I could do a emergency heal, but I don't have any blood shield. All right. Well. Alright, let's give that a go. I gotcha. No, Armiger's the tank. Ugh. So I guess Coldheart has more. That makes. I mean, I do have my Armiger. I do have my Armiger in an HP percentage chest. He just got kind of low base stats. Oh. We don't really need Armiger until the boss anyway. So like him dying on the first wave isn't a huge deal. He does offer a little bit of crowd control on the waves. And in the form of turn meter control. Also, my Armiger doesn't have masteries either. If I put like Evil Eye on him, he can get a ton more value off this A1 through the waves. And on the boss. As long as nobody else dies. Ooh, nice. Sort of. I don't want... my Coldheart's not booked yet, so I want to make sure that she should probably do a AI setup so she doesn't use that Heartseeker too much on the waves. And we're killing it this time around. The block cooldown skills that Belwer placed prevented the Liches from doing their like cocoon ability, which is a big heal plus an increased defense buff. So that's actually really clutch. That's going to speed this up tremendously. Dude, the shield is already down. Well, it would be if friggin' Reliquary just resisted. No! No! Jesus. We just got hosed. We were robbed. Oh well, it happens. We'll get it. Yeah, we got it now. This might be the team until we get Drex. Maybe I do save my energy for the turn attack. Because this one is less reliant on provoking Errol. And we've just proven that we can survive a hit if Armiger gets resisted on that opening A1. And even with Coldheart unbooked, so her Heartseeker's on a 5-turn cooldown right now. And still working just fine. That's possible too, yeah. I don't know, I'm not like a super latency expert. Uh-oh, he's getting close to a turn here. Armiger. You had one job, buddy. Alright, we're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think if Coldheart was booked, this wouldn't even be an issue. Still pretty slow clear, though. I think once I get Drexthar in here... Also, two things. So one, Drexthar instead of Bellower, and then War Maiden instead of Reliquary, and this will be a lot faster. Let me check Arena real quick. Ooh, can I beat the 91k power Nishak? If I'm faster, if my Soul Bond gets a turn before Nishak, I think I could win. Nice. Oh! No! That's alright, it's alright, it's alright. She can still kill him. Maybe. No, no, no! Come on! That is a tanky Nishak, bro. The fact that Soul Bond's A2 only hit him for like 40,000 is crazy. I've hit like 135,000 power duchesses for like 60k with that Slowbond A2. That is a tanky Nishak. I'm impressed. I'm not even mad actually. I bet if I hit him again, I could beat him. I just need to get a War Master proc on Slowbond's A2. I almost want to try it again. I think that was literally the difference between War Master and not War Master, or sorry, Helm Smasher and no Helm Smasher. I'm gonna do it again. I think I could beat him. That was RNG. We got it. We got it. Yeah, see, it hit for like an extra 15,000 damage that time. Cool. Let's see how consistent this team is. I'm not confident enough to turn super raids on though. That's still faster than your Fire Knight team. Oh. Yeah, that was a very well built Nishak. I was impressed. Who was it that recommended? Bran recommended Reliquary. Good job. Good teamwork, guys. Thank you. Oh, I need to update you guys. So I maxed out Cold Heart, hoping, fingers crossed, with the hope that she would allow me to farm that floor 90 of the Griffin and Doom Tower. I still am not able to farm it, but I'm going to try again once I get Drexthar. What's up, JD Hammer? Yeah. Oh, we're having a pretty good stream tonight. Yeah, I think my War Maiden has over 200 accuracy. That was just a very, very resisty Nishak, for sure. Yeah, she's got a pretty decent build. Like she's on my Dragon 20 team, and I don't usually have issues with resistance. But you know, players can build their champions with much more resistance than what we see in dungeons. Hey, thanks, Blake. Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna set Reliquary to use her damn A1. Like, that's the second time in a row that's happened, where the shield was down to 1 tick, and then she didn't use her A1. Okay, Armiger not using... I might turn off Armiger's A2 for the boss too, because my Cold Heart's A3 isn't booked right now. And I want to turn off Cold Heart's A2 for the boss too. Because she has the mastery that gives her like a 5% chance to reset a cooldown skill from the support tree. And I want to make sure that if that mastery procs, it procs on her Heartseeker. She's a blonde. Yes, she is. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, so let's twiddle with the AI setup a little bit. I think we can make this a little bit more consistent. I know we lose a little bit of damage for turning off Armiger's A2, but I think just using that turn meter reduction every single turn is just worth it in terms of, you know, And then if we turn off Cold Heart's A2, it could potentially help us get back to the Heartseeker faster. How would I rate Wixell, the new fusion? That's a great question. I looked at his kit, and he looks really, really good, but I didn't memorize his kit. So let me do a team setup here, and then I'll find his kit, and I'll do a full review. So it doesn't really matter, but... So don't use that. You don't use that. Oh, this one too. So we do opener. Okay. Let me get this run running, and I'll see if I could find his kit, and we'll do a review of the new fusion. He looks very good though, but I forgot exactly everything that he does. No. What's this bastard's name? Hold on. Unfortunately, I am not yet in the official content creator program. So I don't get the infographics that the other content creators get. I'm very close to qualifying, though. I need an average of 3,000 views a week, and I'm currently going back and forth between like 2,500 and 2,700. So if I can get like 250 more to 500 more views a week, I'll qualify for the... I'm trying to find just the pictographic, the infographic. It's got all of his skills on it. I'm finding... Is that it? It's part of it. Hold on. No, that's not it. Yeah, Cold Heart, a while ago, a Plarium... Oh, she just used the Heartseeker shnikes. It should be okay. Plarium gave Cold Heart a custom AI so that she never uses her Heartseeker if the shield is up. But she just used it on that wave there. And it's not booked, so it's a 5-turn cooldown. Oh, if you have a screenshot of it, yeah, send that over on Discord. That would be very helpful, because I'm having a hard time finding... I was just looking for, like, Google images of it. Yeah, I'll do a full review. Sorry, I opened Discord, and one of my... I linked to my live stream in the clan Discord, and someone replied to it, "You need to start wearing really nice suits, like a black guy going to church on Sunday in the Deep South nice." With a matching fedora. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, but that made me laugh. I think somebody DM'd me a picture of his kit earlier this week. Okay, I got it right here. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. Okay. I got it. I got it right here. Okay, so it's A1. Let's work backwards. I don't like it when people review them and start with the A1 because that's rarely gives you the best idea of what his kit is about. So, hold on. Ooh. Actually, defense percentage with HP percentage and accuracy. These could be nice, like, super tanky bellower stun set gloves. Those are nice. I mean, some speed would make these, like, mwah. But these are, and 6-star too. That's a ton of defense. Okay, we're keeping those. I think we found the team, guys. Alright, so I'm going to start with his aura. So increases allied defense in all battles by 28%. So very good aura. His passive, Isolated Lunacy. At the start of each round, places a counterattack buff on this champion for 1 turn. This buff cannot be removed. So this goes on at like the same time as like all the stone skin buffs and everything. At the end of this champion's turn, place this counterattack buff on them for 1 turn. Can this counterattack buff be removed? If this if the first counterattack buff is protected, if this counterattack buff is also protected, he could be a really good mischief tank for Hydra. Especially if he's the only one on your team with a counterattack buff. Yeah, I can see books and stuff. Okay. Codex Interceptio. Intercipio? Okay, whatever. Oh, Intercept. That makes sense. Places 2 Intercept stacks on target ally. Also places 60% increased defense buff and a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. Value of the shield is proportional to this champion's defense. So he gives himself increased defense and then the shield goes out. So this will always be a max value shield. That's very cool. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Tempest of Knowledge. Attacks all enemies. Will place decrease attack for 2 turns. Also increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn. Then increases the value of all shields on all allies. The value of each shield is increased proportional to the total number of buffs which had their duration increased. That's really cool. Huh. Okay. Each hit has a 60% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. If the target is a boss, the chance goes up to 100%. So Magma Dragon, Hydra. So yeah, if this is a protected counterattack buff, that makes him a really good mischief tank for Hydra. And he's got this nice Hydra utility up here as well. But yeah, this is a very good kit. He would be like an S tier buff extender for 2-1 clan boss teams that don't have unkillable. Yeah, that crossed my mind, Bryn, but I forgot. That's thank you for reminding me. I am. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, hold on. There, I've had it on the screen the whole time, on my screen, but not your guys' screen. Okay. I forgot that. Yeah. I'm trying a new. Oh, Armiger died on the boss, or he didn't. Whatever's happening, it's fine. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. So if you saw my mouse moving while I was talking, it's because I was actually... I had it on my screen, but I forgot you guys couldn't see it. Yeah, he looks very good. Good for Hydra. If you do not yet have an unkillable team for Clan Boss and you're working towards trying to build like a 2-1 team, like a High Katoon White Whale, he's very good. Because he's doing a ton of jobs. He can be your decreased attack champion, your increased defense champion, and he gives you shields. You don't have to worry about him being the stun target because he's always going to give himself counterattack. Yeah, he's going to be really good on Clan Boss. Now, if you already have like an unkillable team, I don't know if that he offers that much utility. But if you don't yet have an unkillable team, he can be very good. What faction is he from? Is he a dwarf? He looks like a dwarf. Or is he like a weird banner lord? Does anybody know what faction he's from? I can't tell from the screenshot. It looks like he could be like dwarves or banner lords. I'm not sure. Because he's short, but he doesn't like look like a dwarf. Dwarf. I don't know if I want to turn off Cold Heart's A2 for the second wave entirely because it's a little bit of crowd control is nice. Maybe I could set it up for like open or don't use on the both first and second wave. Yeah, he's definitely got very good value in Hydra too. Defense percentage with resistance. I'll keep those for now. I have so few regen pieces. Let's look at Cold Heart's setup. So let's do opener, don't use. Opener, don't use. That way she can still bring a little crowd control utility. But hopefully she'll still have it up. Oh, he's Knight Revenants? What? He does not even look like a Knight Rev. Force Affinity. I like that he's Force, because it seems like most champions... How do I want to phrase this? It seems like a lot of champions that players gain access to for, like, early decreased attack options, it feels like most of them are Magic Affinity. At least the ones that I've, So, like, for right now, I'm using Coffin Smasher. Like, if he... I'm not using temporary fusions on my challenge. Because the whole point of this series is to make content and guides that are relatable and accessible to as many people as possible for as long as possible. So if somebody stumbles across this series, like if somebody starts playing the game next month and they find this series, if I'm using that the new fusion, they're not going to have a chance to get that new fusion, so this series is no longer helpful to them. Like, I'm trying to make relatable content for lots of people. So that's why I'm not using temporary fusions or any limited time promotional champions like Rathalos or this new scribe lady, Adeline, or whatever her name is. But yeah, if I could use this fusion champion, I absolutely would, because right now I don't have decreased defense or increased defense on my clan boss team, and so I could replace Coffin Smasher with this guy and then build a 2-1 team, and I wouldn't have to, like, instead of using Hellborn Sprite and Coffin Smasher, I no longer need Hellborn Sprite now. I could just bring in this new fusion guy. So he's my decreased attack champion and my buff extender and my increased defense champion. So he's doing 3 jobs at once. That would be massive for me. It looks like it's working out anyway, Bren, but I do appreciate the suggestions. There's no such thing as a bad suggestion. There are only suggestions that yeah, everything is worth exploring to some extent. I encourage everyone to share their ideas and opinions. I welcome it all. And if you notice, when Coldheart attacks with her A1, see if she does it here. No, it's a Heartseeker. So 225,000 damage for the Heartseeker. When she does the A1, well, we didn't get it that time. Maybe on this next one. Okay, watch Coldheart's. We didn't get it on that one either. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of bad luck. I took Giant Slayer. Okay, 17,000 damage. So she got an extra 17,000 damage from her A1 there because of Giant Slayer. Go piss into a headwind. Yeah. Okay, maybe there are some bad ideas. But the only reason I know that's a bad idea is because I've done it before. I've learned... it's an experience, unfortunately, that I've learned from. So I won't turn my nose up to trying anything once. I'll try everything at least once. But that one I do have experience with. Not recent experience. When I was in like first grade, me and my friend Sam, we would run around the neighborhood and just get up to shenanigans. We'd play in the woods and stuff, and I've had wind be my enemy on at least one occasion. Hey, what's up, Mike? Welcome. Electric fence, yeah, that's true. I'll take a headwind over an electric fence anytime. Uh-oh. We have 2 deaths on the first wave. I don't know if that's happened before. I've been looking at other windows. So, reliquaries... Okay, if Goldheart dies again, we might be hosed on this one. Playing 4 accounts at the moment. Dang, dude. I'm assuming you're... Yeah, ooh, this might be our first failed run. I didn't see exactly what happened because I was talking to chat, but I think my guess is that Errol got a big crit on the whole team. So it got 2 people at once. Yeah, I don't have an Ice Golem team yet. That's why, June. I'm currently in the process of getting a Ice Golem team built. I think we're going to fail this run. So this isn't a 100% team, but it is still pretty consistent. I think this is our first failure. This might be like our 5th or 6th run. I'm assuming it's a failure. I don't want to end it prematurely because we can still get gear out of it. Like, these guys right here are super tanky, so we might not be able to kill them before Reliquary can get back around to reviving Armiger. I don't know if Bellower's dead. Bellower's less important to the boss fight, though. I mean, he's still, like, 1 hit on the shield to, like, remove a shield stack. But... Okay, so that makes me realize I need to put... So... When you have a reviver with only a single target revive, like Reliquary Tender, team order is taken into consideration. Like, team order places weight on who she chooses to revive over other allies. So I need to put Armiger the highest in the team order, and Bellower the lowest. So if a situation like this comes up again, Armiger gets revived, so we have turn meter control for the boss. I could just take it off. Well, too late now. She already used it. If I had unclicked auto just a fraction of a second sooner there, we would have been okay. I want to make sure she revives Armiger. We can still salvage this. I'm gonna A1 here, and then super secret hack. If there is 1 charge left on the Fire Knight shield, and you use turn meter reduction, it will still take the shield down. One turn left on that revive. We can get Armiger back up. Okay, we didn't get the turn meter reduction from Akatune there. This is going to be tricky. Don't kill Armiger. Yeah. This might, I might just throw in the towel. We might actually, if I could put decrease attack on him. No, okay. He got a 50-50, so it was worth a shot. Yeah, I don't think we're. Yeah, let's just okay. Let's adjust the team order so she prioritizes. Oh, Armiger is higher in the team order. Why would she go with Bellower then? Maybe my assessment of that is wrong. So strange. Because every time she prioritized Bellower. On my old accounts, when I was on my Dragon 10 hard team, my Elva would... It was based on turn order, or sorry, team order. My Elva would always revive whoever was highest in the team order. So I had to adjust the team order to make sure that my Lydia was getting revived over my Seer. Maybe there's more at play here. Maybe it has to do with champion power. Maybe she revives whoever's got the highest power. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this real quick. 35,000 versus 21,000. Maybe that's it. Maybe Bellower's got so much higher power that she prioritizes Bellower over Armiger, regardless of team order. None of these rings. That's why I haven't put a ring on them yet. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Do I just not have any good rings? It's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's the least not bad option that I have. That didn't really help that much. Yeah, alright, whatever. Alright, it's out of my control then, I guess. It could be a rarity issue. I'm more inclined to believe it has to do with the player power, though. Or the champion power. And that could affect... Rarity also could affect champion power, because higher rarity champions generally have more base stats. Because, like, on my dragon... Here, I'll show you, actually. Let me switch accounts real quick. It might be whoever's closest to her. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, that reminds me. Do you guys want to watch... I haven't watched the, I haven't watched these yet. Do you guys want to watch this live on stream? I could react to it. It's only like 15 minutes. What was I doing? Okay, yeah. So... Alright, so on this team... No, that's not my team. Where's he at? Dragon? No. Okay. Okay, so sometimes I would use Tetris, sometimes I use... Elva. Just depending on whatever. But when these two were switched, when Seer was here and Lydia was here, Elva would prioritize reviving Seer. But once... I never used Seer for damage on the boss. For boss damage, I relied on Mithrala and Stalthus. So I wanted to make sure Lydia got revived so she can continue placing Strengthen and all that stuff on everybody to keep us alive. So once I switched them in the team order, Elva would go back to reviving Lydia instead of Seer. And that's... So I want to look at these guys' power. See if that... Because if it's close, team order could be the tiebreaker. So 41k. versus 82,000. Wow, that's a that's a big difference. So maybe it's not power. There's got to be more. Look at the seer build, by the way. Oh, I'm in the way. This is free to play account, by the way, guys. 375% crit damage. World's strongest free to play seer. That's a beauty. Look at these gloves. I could get even more crit damage if I finish ascending these. Same thing with the amulet. Like, there's more crit damage to be gained here. 375. I'm really proud of this seer build. Yeah. Sometimes I miss playing on this account. It's beautiful. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I honestly have no idea what's going on there. It might be whoever's closest to the reviver. Let's try that. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. We're doing yeah, Nubkek's hair. He cleans up really nice. He was like, I've always thought he was a handsome fellow. Man, his hair looked really good there, for real. Yeah, let's try that. So, yeah, let's just. Bellower. Something like that. So that way, if it is whoever's closest to the reviver, then we got the Terminator guys on either side of her. Opener don't use, opener don't use. Okay, and then we want to turn this off. And just to be safe, we'll just turn that off too. And then we want to fix this to opener so she gets the shield down. Alright, let's see. Let's conduct some science, guys. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even realize I was doing that. That's funny. You got your Magnar 5-star Awakened? Congrats, Mike. Dude, that's awesome. And pretty soon you'll be able to empower Magnar too. So I moved the team order, and now Coldheart is the tank instead of Armiger. Because Coldheart is higher in the team order than Armiger. But she can actually heal back up with lifesteal, so I don't mind her taking a few hits. Armiger just, if he gets smacked, then he gets smacked. He doesn't have any healing. But Armiger is strong affinity, so he takes weak hits. I might need to switch those two around. I just wanted to make sure that she prioritized reviving Coldheart if it came down to it. Like on the boss, just because we need to get the shield down. Yeah, I really like Nub. He seems like a very wholesome guy. I really like his accent too. I'm quite fond of the Irish accent. It's probably my favorite English accent. Trying to get caught up on chat. I was kind of ignoring you guys, so I didn't get distracted. Oh yeah, I need to. Yeah, I saw the promo code earlier, but I didn't pick it up. Yeah, Wolf says even on an account you don't use extremely, or you only use extremely occasionally, you still collect the mystery shards out of free-to-play requirement and habit. Yeah, I didn't want to miss the value, man. Nice. I think this turn or this team order is going to be fine. Oh god damn it! Did we not have get a Heartseeker off? I guess not. That's okay. One hit's not going to kill us. I think we're fine. Resisted. Yikes. Galarian nerf to spare. Yes, Bryn. Guardian set is very good. Dude, it has been without Guardian, I don't know that I would have been able to start farming Dragon 20 as soon as I was farming Dragon 20. It was the difference between, like, on my Dragon 20 team, Haikatoon is my affinity tank because she's the only one who's weak affinity. So all the aggro gets funneled into Haikatoon. So between Bellower's AoE decreased attack, she's taking 25% less damage. And then my Reliquary and my War Maiden are in Guardian sets. So she's taking an additional 20% less damage on top of that. So she's taking like 55% less damage. No, 45% less damage. Because of the Guardian sets and Bellower's decreased attack. So, yeah, without Guardian set, I guess before I had Bellower, I didn't have an AoE decreased attack. So I had to have my entire team in Guardian sets to keep Haikatoon on her feet most of the time. But once I got Bellower, then I had AoE decreased attack, and now I didn't necessarily need to rely on all the Guardian sets. But yeah, it was instrumental in starting to farm Dragon 20 early on. Okay, well, I'm feeling very good about this team. Like, it can fail, but for the most part, it's consistent enough that I think I can farm it reliably. And because the Fire Knight turn attack starts in 6 hours, I think I want to save my energy just to pick up some free rewards. I'm not going to try to, like, win the tournament, but, you know, you've always got these, like, milestone rewards on the side. Also, this is one of the first champion training tournaments I've skipped on this account. So I was doing, I picked up a different, normally I take the clan quest that's like, upgrade 100 uncommon champions to level rank 3. I usually take that one, so I'm just constantly doing champ training. But instead, this week I grabbed the earn 5 million silver from selling artifacts, and then I took this one, which is like the smaller version, and then clear Dragon's Lair 200 times. So because of the Dragon turn attack, I was farming it there. And because all this is where all my energy went, I wasn't able to do champ training. But we're pretty good on the legendary books, though. We're up to 30. I got another one from Clan Boss this morning when I got off work. So Drexlar is fully booked. Yakarl the Scourge is fully booked, and then I'm probably like 4 shy of having enough for Seal of the Drakes already, and we're still like 3 months off of getting Seal. So by the time we get there, we will have enough books for Seal of the Drakes too. So our first 3 legendaries are basically already booked. Now we don't even have them yet. Like, I will get Drexlar during CVC. I'll get another 5 of Yakarl this week, so we're like 70% of the way there. Yeah, we're doing good. So yeah, what else is there to do if I'm not spending my energy? Do we have any more? Do you guys want to watch? Because I have not watched the Raid Community Awards yet. If you guys are interested, I would like to watch that, and maybe you guys could watch along with me. I think it might be fun to react to it. Oh, man. Hey, at least you're getting gear, right? Like, that's the one thing. Like, even if you don't win the tournament, like, you know, like, my goal is never to win the tournaments. I just try to pick up the milestone rewards over here. And if I happen to get, like, I usually end up in, like, somewhere between 3rd and 6th place. So I'm usually getting gems or energy. The occasional Relentless. I do have some Relentless gear. I just haven't looked at it yet because I don't really care. I'm not really going to be using it. At least not as a set. If I have a good piece, I'll put a good piece. But we've got some Relentless. I'm not going to use it on this account. All right, let's check it out. Let's stop this music. Okay. Raid Shadow Legends Community Awards. Can't spell. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see, okay. Ooh, it's in 4K. I don't know if my... Oops. Oh, hold on. I could watch it in 4K, but I don't know if it'll show up in 4K for you guys. Because I don't know if I'm uploading at 4K or not. Okay, let me, I'll keep it in, like, not full screen so my face isn't blocking anything. You guys can see what I watch on YouTube. Hey, look, guys, I'm streaming live. LSV Vintage Cube Draft. I don't know if you guys play Magic the Gathering or not. I like watching his cube drafts. He's a very smart guy. Magic the Gathering Hall of Famer. Maybe like this? Well, I want to make sure that I don't want to be blocking too much. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Yeah, let's just do this. That way I'm not blocking anything. Okay. I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's do this.
Everyone. Dalek is officially out.
Hold on, I'm gonna get my headphones. I can't really hear it. My AC's running, and it's very loud. It makes it difficult for me to hear. Back with the shiny head. Alright, now I need to fix this to make sure you guys are hearing what I hear in my headphones.
Host of Raid.
Okay, that's really loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Welcome. We're getting ready to watch the Raid Shadow Legends Community Awards. If you're just joining us, we got our Fire Knight 20 team. It's not 100% consistent, but it's close enough that I feel comfortable using that team to farm for the Turn Attack tournament coming up. Now we're going to watch the Community Awards. So, grab some popcorn, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Wait, was that a statue?
Yeah, let's do this.
Everyone. Dalek is officially out as host of Raid Community Awards. Look at those demands. We can't afford that.
Gift baskets on the hour, foot massages on demand, solid golden toilet seat in the dressing room. That's ridiculous.
No, so we're back to the drawing board. Does anyone have any ideas?
Death Knight.
Too needy.
What about Hell Hades? He's out of town with Chosen. No.
Ooh, what about Ash? He's a great community representative, good on camera, and we worked with him before.
Sounds good. I'll make the call.
They said, what about Hell Hades? I said, no, he's out of town with Chosen. Oh. They might have recorded this while they were at GDC, which is like Game Developer Convention. Or it was like they didn't want to use them for the Plarium Community Awards because they're working on a game that's going to be competing directly with Raid Shadow Legends. Chosen and Hell Hades are on the Fateless team. Maybe they're just a slight nod to that.
Ash, it's me. How you doing? Great. Listen, I'm just following up about you hosting the Raid Community Awards. You up for it? Oh no, that's too bad. But I suppose the rainforest isn't going to save itself, am I right? You got any suggestions on a replacement? Nubcakes. Uh-huh. Good on camera presence. Fungi. Hey, you know what? That sounds like a great shout. Listen, thanks, Ash. You've absolutely saved us here. Looks like we've got some calls to make. Okay, bye-bye.
On it.
All right, yeah, wow, that merciless field was pretty good. That was better than I expected. Right, edit this out. Cirilla calling. Okay. Hello, Cirilla? Hosting the Raid Community Awards. Okay. Oh, you need me there immediately. All right. Count me in.
You think that was actually his
generally,
plane?
we're ready for everything. The only lacking thing is...
We're waiting for...
Look at his hair.
yes.
Can I get a
From
flat
behind, it
white
looks
for
crazy.
Noob? Anybody?
On it.
Noob. Can I call you Noob?
It's Nub.
So, Noob, it's a standard award show. We've got sketches, guest stars, big musical number, the whole yada yada.
A musical number.
Shh. You're gonna kill it. This is your spot. Look into that camera. Just read the prompter.
His hair looks like Beetlejuice.
Do your thing.
Oh, okay.
I think they might have
Just read the prompter.
messed it up on purpose to make it look funny.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action!
Hey guys, Nubkex here, and welcome to the world's very first Raid Community Awards. It's a huge honor to present these awards alongside my amazing co-host, Cirilla.
Thanks, Nub. We finally meet in person. I'm also super excited to celebrate our incredible raiders.
That's what this show is all about, celebrating the people who make Raid such a wonderful community, you. So we've got 4 categories, each with their own criteria. Some were decided by our judges, some by statistics, and the rest were chosen by all of you. To kick us off, let's start with the Milestone Awards.
This first category is for community members who've racked up impressive stats.
From artists making incredible fan art to community moderators who've been with us from the start, we're giving a shout out to those who went big. Let's see the winners. Top fan artist. Talarian Tales.
Most viewed video. Ash.
Meme Lord. Senti.
Moderator Service Medal. Ophelia.
They're really
Most
tearing
active
through these
moderator
really
on
fast.
Facebook. Krish on Discord. Margarita on Forum. D. Thorn.
Most active fan community. Raid Shadow Legends Players Facebook group.
Huh.
Most frequently asked question. The Raid Shadow Legends subreddit for Who Should I 6-star next?
And that's why the third video I ever put up on my account on this YouTube channel was Who to 6-star next. It might have even been the second. It was one of the earliest videos I ever made. Because back before I got into YouTube, I would help people by going to Reddit and offering my advice and opinions and such. And it was like, A, who do I 6-star next? And I'm struggling to progress, what's wrong? And the answer to that second one was, you don't know how to gear your champions. So the first video I made was how to gear your champions. The second video, or third video I made, was who to 6-star next.
Next. What is that? Weird.
That Gaelic name crossed out.
Hello, Death Knight. What's up, buddy?
Just stop. I know.
You know what?
Can't believe they asked you.
Nobody told him.
I bought a tuxedo and everything. Well, it's from senior prom, but still, how could you? I thought we were cool. Oh my God, this is UDK all over again. I told my mom I was hosting this. That's it. I'm done.
Hang on. Death Knight's on the phone. Give me a minute.
My mom, she was so excited.
Listen, Death Knight. Let's calm down, okay, buddy? Deep breaths.
I expected this from them, but you, Nub, you, I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
No, it's not like that at all, okay?
I think we all know that's a bold-faced lie.
5 minutes to set.
I heard that.
Yes, okay, no, it's true. I am co-hosting the show, but do you know why they didn't tell you?
Surprise me.
Well, it's because we knew that you would call. We're recording right now, and this is going to be in the show.
I am?
Yeah, that's right. Listen, your cameo is going to make the whole show.
You're recording this?
Yes, the cameras are rolling.
Oh, hey there, skeleton crew. Hope you're enjoying the show. This was all planned ahead. You break a leg, Nub. Boy, we have fun.
Okay, listen, Death Knight, I have to go, okay? But stay tuned. You're gonna be in the show. It's gonna be great.
Oh, well, thanks so much. Well, folks, let's get...
He just hung up on him.
You got that, right? This needs to be in the show.
Sorry, that's not in the script.
Listen, it's Death Knight, okay? Just make it happen.
This isn't Nubkex's fault, but whoever tailored his suit, like, the sleeves are too long. I noticed it earlier and I didn't want to say anything, but, like, it keeps coming up on the screen. They should have, like, I don't know the term for it. Hemmed. They should have hemmed the cuffs back a few inches, because he looks like he's borrowing his tux from his big brother or something. Like, they could
All
not,
right,
could
folks,
they not have
I'm
had
back,
somebody
and we're jumping
tailor the
into our
suit?
next category, the Community Choice Awards.
These awards were voted on by you, our wonderful community. As you know, we had a short list of nominees on a special landing page where you could vote for the winners. We were blown away by the responses we received.
Yeah, it was amazing to see the community turn out and vote. Great job.
One more thing. One of the awards people could vote for was the Content Creator of the Year. As this is one of our most prestigious awards, we saved it for a big finish.
It's exciting. Let's find out who you voted for.
So, the winner of the Fan Art of the Year award is Alrinkan de Krypton.
The winner of the Best Cosplay 2023 award.
Holy cow. Dude, that's a Fire Knight cosplay. I really liked this Layla Fox cosplay, by the way. I saw when she posted about that. It was really good. I didn't see this one, and this is a really good one, too. My vote would be for Layla Fox here.
Award is the Dodo Cosplay.
I mean, that's really good.
The winner of the Meme of the Year award is Tom.
The winner of the Strategy Master Award is Deadwood Jedi.
That makes sense.
The winner of the Top Non-English Speaking Content Creator award.
Top non-English. My vote is for ING Gaming because of his simply because he has the Clan Boss simulator. Yes, I agree, June. My vote would be for ING. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's got a really good website. It's very similar to Deadwood Jedi's, but it's like an actual simulator, not just like a speed tuning calculator. It's very good.
It is Farbstuff.
The winner of the Streamer of the Year award is
I don't know any of those people.
Final Kenpachi.
I don't go to Twitch.
A huge thank you to everyone who voted, and congratulations to all the nominees. You should be all very proud.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. Oh, this is where the magic happens, eh?
They're all just playing Raid on their computers.
Oh, yeah, no, cheers. I haven't done it before, sort of picking it up as I go. This is cool, though. Like, that right there. Could you CGI me? Maybe make me look like Phoenix or something?
Only with the magic of post-production. I'm afraid it's just you and the prompter up there. Read it and you'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Or that right? Could you change my voice? Could I sound like Alec?
Whoa, whoa, dude.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we can do all that, but it's a delicate system. Look, thanks for the visit, but I need to be getting back to her.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, don't mind me. Just pretend I'm not even here, you know, in perfect veil. Just completely invisible. Yeah. That right there. That's quite cool as well, that.
Hey, man. Look, I really appreciate you stopping by, but I think... Hold on. Yeah, they need you back to set.
Oh, yeah, sure. No, I'm ready to go. Yeah, absolutely.
They're farming Fire Knight, but it's not stage 20. I saw Void Affinity enemies on the waves. Bunch of noobs.
Absolutely.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Man, we have time.
It's probably not even her account.
You could maybe CGI me as our man.
Oh, no, it's a Minotaur. Okay, never mind. It's Minotaur 15. We're good.
I'll be back later. I'll be back later then.
This next category is one dear to both Nub and myself, and that's the Content Creators' Choice Awards.
As a content creator, I'm extremely lucky to work with such creative and talented people. People who make such ridiculous thumbnails.
For these awards, we assembled an expert panel of content creators to handpick our final winners. Let's find out who they selected. Funniest thumbnail, Paulo.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of
Best
fun.
creative direction, Bronco.
Master of Reactions, Nub Raids.
Oh, wow, that's me. Collaboration of the Year, Hydra Creator Clash hosted by Holbrew, Scratch, YST, Odd One Gaming, MTG Jedi, and me.
Rising Star, Big Papa Drop.
Okay, guys, that's
okay.
enough on Polymorph. Look, I know we've been here for hours, but come on, one last push. Any ideas? No wrong ones, let's go, hit me.
Okay, let's say a new type of champion.
Okay, I don't hate it, but come on, one more. Anyone else?
Fifth Affinity.
Okay, I like that one, but we'll workshop it. Any more? Come on. Come on, one more.
New world boss, but it's a mega ship.
Okay, good note. We'll put a pin in it, we'll come back to it, but anyone else? Come on, one more.
Okay, let's say epic empowerment.
Epic empowerment. Simple, effective, efficient. I love that.
Okay, real quick. Speaking of epic empowerment, do you guys think epic empowerment should be allowed on my free-to-play Rares Only Plus challenge?
Great. I think that is going to be a big hit with the community. Oh, shit!
Oh my god, you better get going.
The what now? Come on, guy. The Red Community Award. Sam is supposed to be presenting Developer's Choice categories there. Ah. Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, guys, you keep going here. I've got to run.
Okay,
Remember,
okay.
no stupid ideas. Okay,
Just
let's
go.
go.
Hear me out. 16th faction. Robot goblins.
Robot goblins?
No! God damn, no!
We couldn't have the Developer's Choice Awards without someone from the development team, so thanks for coming.
Thanks.
His tuxedo fits him. Somebody hemmed his tux. Did they just run out of time? Like, could Plarium not hire a tailor to hem Nub's cuffs? Like, it's really bothering me now. The fact that his look fine. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna try to ignore it, but it's really upsetting me.
Thanks for joining us, Sam.
Glad I could make it, guys. Just a sec. The Developer's Choice Award didn't fit neatly into any other category. However, as a development team, we wanted to recognise the awesome contribution these people have made to the world of Raid.
We'll also be unveiling the Content Creator of the Year, so stay tuned.
Let's do this.
The Developer's Choice Award for leading the fight against the clan boss and breaking world records goes to Victor Tess.
Yes,
For
of
highlighting
course.
and cataloging Raid's ever-growing lore, Layla Fox gets this Developer's Choice Award.
If you guys didn't know, Layla has a second channel called, I forget exactly what it's called, but she covers the lore of all the characters in Raid Shadow Legends. So if they're into that sort of thing, you should check it out.
For their tireless devotion to submitting detailed bug reports, this Developer's Choice Award goes to Lore of the Land.
for embroidering
What?
a towel with the face of a certain headhunter that was in need of a
I
buff,
missed it.
Junker182 wins this Developer's Choice Award.
And finally, the one we've all been waiting for, the Content Creator of the Year. And the winner is Hal Hades.
Well deserved.
Thank you so much to
I'm sure I was the
Sam,
runner-up, but,
for
you know,
presenting
what
the
can you do?
Developers' Choice Awards.
And thank you all for joining us. We've had so much fun celebrating our wonderful community today. But we've got one more thing to show you.
You may have seen an ongoing vote to determine the skills of a new champion, Vault Keeper Wixell. We can now reveal what you've chosen for Wixell's skills.
Here are the results of your vote.
Sacred Order, okay.
If you want to find out more about Vaultkeeper Wixell and how you'll be able to fuse him, head to Plarium Play.
I can't wait to play with this guy. He looks amazing.
And now we really have come to the end of our very first Raid Community Awards. You, the community, are what makes Raid Raid. You're the lifeblood of the game, and seeing you enjoy what we make keeps us going through anything.
Yeah. As a content creator, I'm thankful to have such a great community to engage with every day. Raid is nothing without its players, and you make it incredible.
We couldn't do what we do without you, and we are so glad that you continue to play with us.
Whether you've been with Raid since the beginning,
Or you've just joined us to celebrate Raid's 5th anniversary.
whether you've been fighting the clan boss for years,
Or you've just answered the Arbiter's call to stand against Sirith.
here's to many more years of fighting for Teleria. So, from me,
And everyone at Plarium.
Thank you, and good night.
Cool. I mean, I didn't win anything, but, you know, it's whatever. There's always next year, right? Don't worry, June. I think he's going to be very good.
Oh, wow. Thanks so much for this. Well, folks, let's get... Hello? Nub? Nubby? You still there, bud? Well, must have been a bad connection. Oh, man. I gotta start working on my speech, huh? Thank you all so much for this. Nah, Death Knight, you're a big Hollywood actor. No crying. I'd like to dedicate this award to my loving mother. Nah, too schmaltzy. Or maybe I should start with the skeleton crew, yeah. But then there's everyone else. Gallic, Turvold, Mr. Nibbles, UDK, the guy who got me my coffee this morning, my agent. Oh, I know I'm gonna forget someone. Do I thank the Academy? Is there even an Academy? I better thank them just in case. To the Academy!
Okay, so that was that. I was kind of interested to see it. I thought it'd be more fun if I waited to watch it with you guys. To answer your question, Sakib, is he really worth it or is he overhyped? I was planning for my first fusion attempt too, or should I just save for the next one? If you are not yet to Ultra Nightmare, or if you are and you're doing like a 4-key and you don't yet have like a 2-1 speed-tuned clan boss team, I believe this particular... is he in the index yet? I forgot his name already. He might not be even be in the index yet. It's like Wixell, or he's Force Affinity, right? Yeah, he's not in yet. Because he does increased defense and shields and buff extension and shield extension, like grows the shields, and he does decreased attack. All of these things combined makes him a very good champion for a 2-1 speed-tuned clan boss team. Specifically for like a white whale team, because he's doing increased defense, increasing the duration. Like normally, I'm trying to think of how to. He will be good in Hydra, but I think his best use case is clan boss. Also, if you don't yet have Lydia, he'll be very good in Faction Wars. There were many fusions I completed on my old account where literally the only place I was going to use them was Faction Wars because I wanted to get Lydia. So, like, I think every account is different, but if you're progressing through the game, he's very solid. He's not like He's not like a Helicath where he just enables you to be unkillable, you know, but he brings a lot in one champion. He does like 3 or 4 jobs at once, which opens up the rest of your team to bring other champions in, which makes your team stronger overall. Because he's doing increased defense, because he's doing decreased attack, because he's giving you shields, and he's increasing the duration of your buffs and growing the shields, he is very good, specifically for clan boss. Also, for Scarab King, because in Scarab King, normally you either you need a champion who puts up a shield, the duration of which is the same cooldown as... Sorry, how do I phrase this? You want a champion who can place a shield for as long as the cooldown is. So a 2-turn shield on a 2-turn cooldown, or a 3-turn shield on a 3-turn cooldown. He can place the shield on 1 turn and then extend it on his next. So it's effectively the same as it being on a 3-turn duration on a 3-turn cooldown. So if you don't have a shield champion like that for your Scarab King team yet, he'll also be very good in Scarab King. Would I consider him or Brogni better? That's tough. There are lots of champions who could increase the duration of buffs, but there are only a handful of champions. Oh, let me put it this way. The only champions who can do a 2-turn block debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown are all legendary. Like, there is not a single epic or rare in the game who does a 2-turn block debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown. So that is a very specific thing that only legendaries can do, and Brogni is one of, I think there's like 7 total. So Brogni is one of the 7 champions that does that. There are plenty of champions who can increase the duration of buffs. Like, there's a few in the epic slot. There's Sandlash Survivor, there's Godseeker and Neri, there's Anchorite. There's probably about 5 or 6. I don't have them all memorized. There's this Knight Revenant guy. There's even a couple rares that do it. There's Valerie, which is farmable from campaign, and there's Hellborn Sprite. But what those other champions don't do, also, they don't also give you decreased attack, they don't give you increased defense, all of these things. It's very hard to compare them side by side. The one thing that they have in common is their shield growth thing that they do. But Brogni also does increased attack. It's really hard to say. Like, if you're trying to build an infinity team where you just grow the shield forever and then use Corpulent Cadaver, Brogni's probably better, because the growth of the shield scales based off of how much damage Brogni does, so you can build him with tons and tons of damage to grow that shield bigger and bigger. Whereas this new champion, there's a set value to how big that shield can get, because it's relying on how many buffs get extended, I think. So yeah, I think Brogni probably has a higher ceiling, but the new fusion has a lower floor, which means it'll be easier to get to the point where it starts to be good. But the better your gear gets, the better Brogni gets. Because the more damage your Brogni can do, the bigger the shield extension is. But there's a cap to how big the shield can get from this new champion. Yeah. Did they completely killed Corpulent Cadaver? I knew he got a nerf, but I didn't know how big the nerf was, because it happened when I was away from the game. I just remember my clanmates talking about it. It still deals 200,000 damage. Oh, the value of the shield cannot exceed 200,000. 30% of the value of the shield. So what's... Hold on. So 200,000. 30% of that, so times 0.3. That's still a 60,000 damage hit. It's not nothing. But there are other champions who can hit much harder than that. So yeah, okay. I mean, he's still usable for an early game. Well, early game accounts probably won't have Brogni's to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, okay. Fair point, fair point. I didn't realize the damage limit is 200,000 or the shield limit. If the damage limit is 200,000, that's still very good. But if the shield limit is 200,000, then it's only a 60,000 damage hit. It's probably the shield can only... Okay. So I think I interpreted it correct the first time. So you went from 900 million to 200 million. I mean, it's still 200 million. I mean, obviously it's a significant nerf. I'm not saying it's not a significant nerf, but it's still a lot of damage. Anyway. Oh, 200k hit. Oh, that's still a big hit. I don't know. I mean, it's a very significant nerf. But 200,000 damage a hit is still a lot of damage. And this is A1 too, so it's not like it's a cooldown. He just does 200,000 damage a turn. That's still a lot of damage. Hey, what's up, Slacker? Good morning. Well, yeah, it's definitely a significant nerf. But so this Fire Knight turn attack starts in about 6 hours. So I'm going to save my energy for that, since we finally got our Fire Knight 20 team up and running. It's not super fast, and it's not 100%. I think once we get Drexthar, it'll get much closer to 100% than it is now. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for the Raid Shadow Legends portion of the stream. I'm going to play World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. If you guys want to continue hanging out, you're welcome to. If not, that's fine too. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm going to take my headphones off now, because I don't like wearing them. So we'll come back and play Raid. Oh, I probably won't be streaming, but I'm gonna do the Fire Knight tournament later. I'm just gonna collect all my energy and then hit auto probably before I go to bed. I'm just let it run while I'm sleeping. So once I finish these arena battles, we'll do some World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. I started my character last weekend off stream, just because I wanted to play around and have some fun. I made a gnome mage, and I decided not to do the wand grind. I don't know, if you don't play WoW, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but you can do a very grindy grind to get access to wands much earlier than you would normally be able to, and it's just a pain in the ass, and I decided I didn't want to do it because it's not very fun. So, yeah, you're welcome to hang out and watch me play WoW for a little bit. We're gonna do that off stream, or off screen. All right, just in case, I don't know what. Just gonna do that. That's a good point, Wolf. Yeah, if you have to build an entire team around him, that's... Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was just kind of thinking about it, like, in a vacuum. Like, 200,000 damage every turn on your A1 is pretty good, but when you have to build the entire team around him... Yeah, no, that's actually a really good point. I didn't think about that. Alright, Tinker Teeth, the level 10 mage. I'm gonna move myself back over here. I'm on the Bloodsail Buccaneer server, if you want to come say hi. Alright, so we got Princess. investigating rumors of murlocs. Sentinel Hill and Westbrook Garrison. Okay.
My mana is low.
I haven't played since last weekend, so I kind of forgot where I'm at. Oh, yeah. I took herbalism and alchemy, so I can make potions. So we got health potions, we got elixir of minor defense to bolster our armor, and we have weak troll's blood potion to regenerate our HP. Now I'm just conjuring water so I can drink whenever I'm out of mana, because I decided not to go the route of crafting wands. I just got a new rank of conjure water, so I can only do 2 at a time right now until I level up a little bit. Alright, that's enough. Let's go pick these flowers. If you've never played World of Warcraft before, I'm sure you've heard of it at some point. It's a massive multiplayer online RPG. The mode that I am playing is World of Warcraft Classic, which was as close to the original version of the game as you can get. And I'm playing hardcore, which means if my character dies, I delete it. It's very, very punishing, but I enjoy it. So we're gonna go investigate the rumors of murlocs. I'm also doing self-found mode, which is I can't trade, use the auction house, and send and receive mail. So everything I do on this character has, I kind of have to do on my own. I can't rely on other players to trade with and stuff. It's very isolated. In my opinion, it's the best way to play hardcore. It's so funny, like, I was playing, what's it called? Dragon's Dogma 2? Because I wanted to try out a game that would, like, if you didn't know, I recently got a brand new PC, and I wanted to try out a game that would, like, push my PC to the limits. I really wanted to test it out. And I wasn't really enjoying the game. Like, it's not a bad game, but when I play games like that, I really like to use, like, the archer class. I enjoy, like, bow and arrow style combat. But the problem I was having was, so you have these things that follow you around. They're called pawns. They're basically, like, AI-controlled party members. And I had 2 frontline allies, and because they would rush in, they would be in the way, and I couldn't, like, see, like, the enemies I was trying to shoot. So it was, like, getting on my nerves. I couldn't see where I was shooting my arrows. What style of game is WoW? It's an RPG. It's an open world, so, like, this is just one zone. Oops, I don't want to die. It's considered an MMORPG, which stands for Massive Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. He's almost dead. I'll just whack him with my stick. So, this is one zone. This is an entire continent here. And then I can go up, you can take boats to get across to this other continent. It's just an entire massive world. And you kind of just roam around, pick up quests, complete the quests, you get XP. There's another player flying to a different zone. It's level 26 druid. Yeah, so you'll see other players out and about doing their own thing. Normally, you can, like, group up and group up with other players to complete quests and stuff. I generally try not to, because I'm doing the hardcore mode, which is like a challenge mode, and it's more fulfilling to try to do the things on my own. Yeah, I never even heard of Dragon's Dogma when it came out way back in the day. From what I heard, is it kind of came out around the same time as Skyrim. and Skyrim sort of overshadowed it a little bit, so it didn't get its time in the spotlight that it deserved. But everyone who I watched a few like YouTubers talking about it, and they seem to really enjoy it. I was thinking about giving Dragon's Dogma another chance, Dragon's Dogma 2, mainly because I paid $70 for it. I want to get my money's worth. So I was thinking about, like, while I was mowing the lawn today, I was thinking about what I didn't like about it.
Safe travels.
And the only thing I didn't really like about it is that my frontline allies were, like, blocking my view path, so I couldn't see the enemies that I wanted to shoot with my bow and arrow. And that's what was really bothering me about it.
I buy and trade. Be careful.
So I was thinking, like, maybe I could switch up my team composition and do more ranged allies. And then it would be, like, way more intense, because if I don't have, like, a frontline tank, then it's more likely that I will be the focus of enemy aggression. And that, to me, is what would make the game fun, I think. So I think it was mostly my own fault, and less the fault of the game. Just because I chose a party composition that was, like... In my mind, I was like, oh, I'll have 2 frontline allies to, like, soak the aggro, and then I'll have a healer, and then I'll just be shooting from the back line. It's like, strategically, that makes a lot of sense. But it's hard to aim at enemies when you're shooting through the backs of your ally. You can't... They're like, blocking my field of view. So it was making it difficult to see where I was shooting. Because I just really enjoy playing... like the bow and arrow style combat in open world fantasy games. And unfortunately, World of Warcraft doesn't really have one of those. They have the Hunter, which is like probably the closest thing. But I don't find the Hunter class very fulfilling in World of Warcraft. So I generally don't play it. I really wish they had a ranged option for rogues, because rogue is probably my favorite class in the game. But I just wish I could use a bow and arrow effectively as a rogue. To the same extent that, like, hunters. Maybe not the exact same extent, but, like... It's not... I've tried it in the past, it's not very effective. Thought I clicked on that, maybe not. Yeah. There's definitely a lot you can do. I think the main thing is the team composition. Because like right now, like what's it called? The first skill that I learned was like the power shot, where you charge it up and then you shoot it and it just hits really hard. And I was kind of just getting bored by just launching these like high power shots from like a distance. But there's another one where you like kick off of them and do a backflip and then shoot an arrow at them while you're in the air. I was like, that would be really cool if I can just take that skill instead, like respec and take that skill. And that would give me more of the feel, because like, I don't know if you guys ever played New World, but when that came out, like, in my opinion, of all the open world RPGs that I've played, New World had like the best bow and arrow combat. Like, that was my jam. The only problem with New World is the game gets boring around level 30. So I've never made it past like level 32, because the game just starts to suck and it gets boring. Like, I've mentioned it in the past, but I have dyslexia, so when I'm playing it, I can read, but it's extremely mentally exhausting. I have to exert a ton of, like, expend a ton of focus and mental energy to read. And it takes a lot of energy. So if I'm playing a video game, I want to play the video game to relax. I don't want to have to exhaust myself mentally by reading like pages and pages of quest text. So what I really liked about New World in the beginning is that all the quests were voice acted. But once you get to level 30, the quests stop being voice acted. It's like they just didn't... It's like, oh, we already got the players hooked by level 30, so we'll just quit voice acting the quests. So I get to level 30, and now they're like making me read the quests, and it's like, this is making my brain hurt. I don't want to play a game that makes my brain hurt. Like, why would you... You're Amazon Gaming. Like, you have the money. Like, just hire voice actors. Like, that would have made the game so much better. That was one of the reasons I loved Baldur's Gate 3, because every interaction was either, A, it was either voice acted, or at the very least, there was like a narrator describing what's happening.
Need help? Be careful. Light bless you. Or the
Baldur's
Alliance.
Gate 3 was actually the first game I've ever beaten since like Mega Man X2 on the Super Nintendo.
Light be with you. Go with honor,
I guess
friend.
technically I beat WoW during the Cataclysm expansion. You don't really beat WoW though, like, but I beat all the raid bosses back in Cataclysm. I finished all the raids. But yeah, it's like I have a hard time like finishing games because most of them aren't exciting enough to keep me interested. Baldur's Gate 3 was the first game I finished since Mega Man
You
X2
need
on
something?
Super Nintendo.
Light bless you.
It's kind of funny. And like my playthrough, it only took me like 100 hours. And that's
King's
like
honor,
technically like a
friend.
speed run. My wife was
Farewell.
like, "Wait, you finished it in 100 hours? You're missing so much." Like, my wife has put in over 3,000 hours into Baldur's Gate 3. It's insane. She plays that game all the time. Like, she's constantly making new characters and doing new playthroughs. Because like every playthrough has the potential to be different than your last, which makes it really cool. See, if I had a wand, I could just hit him with a crossbow, hit him with a fireball, and wand him to death, and he'd probably be dead already. But it's a lot of work getting a wand, and I didn't feel like doing it. I wanted to take it easy this playthrough. Slow riding. Take it easy. Oh, you know what? My armor potion wore off. There we go. Now I got 50 more armor. No, it's fine. There's supposed to be these little stacks of logs around. There it is. I turned all my graphics way up, and that included the ground clutter. It basically just makes the grass look longer, so it's making it harder to find my quest objectives. Oh, you're running out of XP banners? Yeah, that's the worst, man. A lot of times you can pick them up during like tournaments and events and stuff. Yeah, I don't think I've ever run out unless I quit playing the game for a couple weeks at least. Ooh, I haven't even heard of Undertale. Also, hi Jay Pickens. I didn't know you were lurking in the shadows. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was great. I don't even know what VN stands for. Okay, so this quest is actually really hard because the rate at which these Murlocs respawn is ludicrous. I think my cat wants to come inside. I'm gonna let my cat in real quick. Just want to make sure I'm somewhere safe. Oh, I need to buff myself. I didn't have the gloves on. Okay, be right back. It's Peaches! Oh, she's not coming to me. Okay. Hold on. I don't know where she went. If she's trying to go in the other room, I'll have to get up and let her in. The door's closed right now. So this quest is super sketchy. Especially since I don't have a wand. I'm gonna have to spend mana to kill all these guys. Every time. which means if I get into a position, it would be more likely that I'm in a dangerous position because I won't. My emergency buttons like Frost Nova and Polymorph cost mana, so if I'm spending mana to kill the Murlocs, and I wait too long before, like, this bottom bar right here is my mana bar. If that reaches 0, then I can't cast any spells. So every spell I cast costs mana. On normal servers, you have the ability to PvP, but on hardcore servers, there's no PvP. Well, you can enable PvP. Like if I do this, I can do player versus player, and I can just hit enable. And then if I were to do that, enemy players could come and kill me, like if they were from the Horde faction. Right now I'm playing Alliance. Or if you got beef with somebody, you could challenge them to a duel to the death. So you can, the parameters of hardcore are, the specific version that I'm playing is called self-found, which means I cannot trade with other players, I cannot use the auction house, and I cannot send or receive mail. So everything I acquire and use on this character have to be things that I earned myself. Oh, shit, yeah. And if I die, then my character's permanently dead. It's dead forever. I delete my character and start over. So you kind of have to, like, always be aware of your surroundings. So if I would have attacked that Murloc that I was targeting, which I almost did, and then this wolf started attacking me after, it's possible that I probably would have been able to get out of it alive, but it's certainly sketchy. It would have been a tricky situation. Wait. Okay. So I got food and water. Ooh, big crit. Dude, I saw that deer moving towards me and I freaked out for a second. Yes, this is very difficult. So I gotta get into the Murloc camp to turn in this quest. And these Murlocs have a huge aggro radius, which means they'll, like, spot me and attack me from a lot further away than enemies would likely under normal circumstances. Also, they call their friends in. They do, like, a cry for help, and then any nearby allies will join them, so it's really easy to get outnumbered. So it's a lot of players die right here. So I'm gonna, even though I still had like 200 mana left, I'm gonna drink to full. So if I'm in a position where I have to fight multiples, I will be much better off. Okay. Okay, there's 2 other players over here too. So this actually...
It's too far away.
That actually made it a lot easier. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get attacked. Crap. Alright, then we gotta respawn there too. Might be able to snag this before he patrols back. So I gotta keep my eye out for this guy, as well as other respawns. Okay, we're good. Let me buff these guys too. The warrior doesn't really need the intellect, but it doesn't hurt either. Okay, so now we gotta kill some prowlers and some young forest bears. There's a young forest bear. And we still have to pick up more of these log piles. I think I might actually end the stream. There's I have this like, I feel like I need to monitor chat, and it makes me anxious. I'm scared my character's gonna die. And one of the main reasons I play WoW is because it's a very like just a soothing, relaxing game, and it just increases my anxiety level if I have to keep an eye on chat. So I think I might just end the stream for now. So for everyone who hung out this WoW week, yeah, Jay Pickens, that sounds about right. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you in another video soon. Wish me luck on the Fire Night tournament. Hopefully my team does well enough that I don't waste all my energy there. But until next time, happy raiding. I'll see you guys in Monday's weekly update. Take care, everyone.